Hi, I'm Dr. Gail, and I'm a starseed healer. And today I have another story to tell you for entertainment purposes only. And also, we'll be doing pick a card today at the end. So be sure you watch the whole video to get to the end and to pick out a card that applies to you. So the story today is about Monto came to pick me up and take me to the big spaceship. Never done this before, though. We went directly to the big spaceship. We've always gone on a mission somewhere and then to the big spaceship. So this was different. I didn't know why we were going. I just assumed it was a meeting because when I got in our spaceship, there was Monto, the co-pilot, and me. And usually that always means a mission. So I knew there must be something important that we were going to the big spaceship for. And so we took off. And they didn't know either. Nobody knew why we were going to the big spaceship. We all assumed it was just a meeting. So when we arrived, we were escorted down the hallways to a room, still thinking it's a meeting. Well, I was presented with a baby hybrid baby boy, human looking. Why were they giving me this baby boy? Well, my instructions were to take this baby to a couple in California and present it to them to see if they wanted it. And apparently they had been trying to have children and they could not. And this baby, whoever it was supposed to go to, apparently fell through. So I was to take this baby boy to a couple in California. So here we go. We all go. And in fact, my dog Moon joins us. So it's me, Monto, the co-pilot, which I have never asked him his name, and my dog Moon. We are going to California, and it's about 3 hours from Mount Shasta. So we're taking this baby up to the door. So I walk up to the door. Now all of them, are behind, and of course, I'm the only human-looking one, and my dog is with me also. So I knock on the door, and a lady answers the door, and I tell her I have this baby boy, and I wanted to know if she wanted to adopt it. That I knew she was having trouble having a baby and wanted one desperately. Of course, she brings me in, of course, immediately. And her husband was in the back, so he came forward and going, surprise, baby boy, here's a baby boy. So I had to sit down on the couch with the two of them and to talk to them about this baby, since it is a special baby, and telling them exactly what the program entailed, that this was a hybrid baby, and that usually it'd be a human that has one hybrid that looks gray and one hybrid that looks human. And the gray hybrid goes to the grays and the human stays with the human. And this is a program that is agreed upon, and the grays can't have twins. It does something to them, or where they can't have children anymore. Anyway, it needs to be the human that carries both of the children. So I'm presenting this child. Of course, they're like, what? Alien, hybrid, what are you talking about? And so I'm having to explain it more to them about it. And then I had to call in Clarice, which is my medical assistant. She's showing up, and she is helping. So I get to show them what a gray hybrid looks like. Now, Clarice is a very pretty gray hybrid, but she does look gray. And so, again, they were very surprised. And I'm asking them, do you want this baby? It'll be a special needs baby. I have to give you a special formula for a year. They can't have any other human contact for 6 months. And I'll have to show you the formula, how it goes. And it goes into the real food for at least a year. Then we'll have to be on the special formula. And you will tell everybody you have a special needs baby. You will have adoption papers that are legit, that you will show that you have adopted this baby. So there will not be any questions asked about that. But the only thing you can do is take it to the doctor and back. You can't bring it out in public for quite a while. And don't worry about them figuring out it being a hybrid. It's going to show up human for them. They will not see the DNA that it's part alien. It's going to be human. So You know, they talked about it. I was there for hours, hours and hours and hours, which, you know, of course, I haven't explained this to them. Well, they finally agreed they wanted this baby. She held it. She was gone. And then he held it again. He was gone. They wanted this baby. So I stayed with them for hours, and I had to have them call her mother to come in because I said, at this point, you are not going to be able to work and you're going to need some help because you're going to have to stay in with this baby. So the mother came, and I had to explain everything to her also of what was going on. Well, they're all excited. They're all in. They're ready. And I'm telling that this will be an ultra smart baby that you're going to have to probably put it in some kind of special education. Could not tell them what kind of personality it would have. Could be human personality, it could be gray personality, but just be prepared that they might have a baby that's a little different. Anyway, so they were all in. They're ready. They want to do this. So I'm having to sit there and explain the formula and everything, and to find out that they were actually wanting 4 children, and this was their first. Now, I wanted to do something extra for them. And so I asked Clarice, can we help them? And sure enough, yes, we were going to help them. We were going to help them. They were going to be able to get pregnant. The woman put out her hands, and I put in 2 white balls in her hand. And these were going to allow her to be pregnant with twins. I wasn't going to tell her if they were boys, girls, or what they were going to be, but she would have 2. And I said, I know you want 4, but 3 would make too much notice. Twins you're going to get away with, but 3 people are going to ask a lot of questions about. So we're just going to do 2. If you want a 4th child, you'll probably have to adopt it. So she was ecstatic that she was going to get pregnant. And I said, well, here's the other part. Is this baby that you have now will be 4.5 months old, and you will be pregnant with twins. So you are going to need so much help and support. Do you have this to be able to handle all this? Of course, yes. Everybody all in. Yes, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Yes. They were wonderful. They were a lovely couple. And the mother, she was great too. So anyway, so I probably spent about at least 8 hours with them. We were going over paperwork, we're signing paperwork, we're going over formulas, we're going over the care, we're going over everything. And so then I leave them, you know, they're all excited, and I said, we will be checking on you and making sure you're okay. If you have any questions, just put it out to the universe and we will come back and we will answer it. And so they agreed. So they felt better that they had us as still support for them. So anyway, this was, you know, a great thing. These couple were taking care of an alien hybrid and were going to have 2 children of their own. Anyway, so a couple of weeks goes by and we're checking on them. They're doing fine. I mean, they're tired, very tired, but they're doing fine. And by the time they will be able to have the twins, she probably could get some extra help in the family, and they could afford it. They could afford the help, but the you know, the hybrid baby could not have that contact in the beginning. But they were doing good. They were in love with the baby. It was fine. And so a couple of weeks later, I'm called back up to the spaceship. Okay. All right, here goes Monto, co-pilot, and me. We're going back up there, and I'm going, okay, maybe it's a meeting this time. Well, no. They put a baby girl hybrid in my arms. And I'm going, oh, I got to do this again. Where am I going to go? Well, I'm going back to that same couple with this baby girl. So I go back and I knock on their door again. I have a baby girl in my hands. And I said, I know you're overwhelmed. Do you want another baby? This will be your 4th. You will have 4. You will have 4 young children all at the same time. Can you handle this? Well, the husband came immediately, took that baby girl in his arms, and she was not going anywhere. That was his child. And it was so warm to see them react that way. So they agreed they were going to have take that baby hybrid girl And we went over the whole scenario again. Of course, they had already been doing this for a couple of weeks, so they knew kind of what to expect. But I know that was an exhausted family. So anyway, that's my story today. And I was so happy to do that and so happy to do this for the family that they were able to have their 4 children. And 2 of them were going to be on their own, which they would not have been able to have before. So anyway, that is my story today. And it is for entertainment purposes only. So here's the cards. I've got 3 cards for you. And this is out of my favorite deck, the Drgailstarseed Oracle. And so anyway, here they are. I've got the 3 cards already pulled. And it's going to be 1, 2, and 3. Again, that's 1, 2, and 3. Just take a minute, focus on it, think about which one you want to pick. Okay. All right. 1. I'm going to write it down which one was 1. Is loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Loosen your grip. So I'll read a little bit more on that one. Okay. Loosen your grip. We're cyclic beings, and Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day. With the coming and going of the tides and the seasons, if you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are so often those we most need to let go of. The food, the substances, the relationships, the job, the people-pleasing. And your Starseed Soul Inquiry, what are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? Wow. I think a lot of us could identify with that card. So that is loosen your grip. Now, card number 2 is karmic relationships. All right, karmic relationships. It is, oh, I think I forgot to show you the other one. Loosen your grip. I'm sorry. That's what it looks like. Loosen your grip. And the next karmic relationships, that's what that one looks like. Wow. I like this card. That's pretty. Karmic relationships. I'll get the page here in a minute. Okay, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many star seeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. The Starseed Soul Inquiry, which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through conflict? Well, we'll have to think about that one too, won't we? All right, if you pick card 3, it is Breath of the Cosmos. And there we go, Breath of the Cosmos. That's my cat sneezing if you're hearing her. That's Dirty Harriet. Breath of the Cosmos. Okay, my will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. Okay, when we rely only, when we rely only on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. All right, the starseed activation. You place this card, pretty card, on your heart, the portal of your heart, and say, I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda, instead surrendering to the breath of life. Dear God, help me move from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. So anyway, that's a pretty powerful message too. All these are good messages for everybody. And anyway, that is my story today. I am Dr. Gail. I'm a starseed healer. Getting tongue-tied. And this is for entertainment purposes only. And if you would please like, subscribe, and leave comments. I would love to hear the comments about the cards, which ones you chose, and how it resonated with you. These cards tend to resonate a lot with me, and I hope they are with you too. So anyway, I will talk to you later, and you have a great weekend. Thanks. Bye-bye.